we will start with upper limb tension test now. We will start with ULTT1. ULTT1 is median now bias. For that, we'll hold the shoulder in depression and then we'll take into 110 degree of abduction. We'll bend the elbow till 90 degrees, okay, and then we will add wrist and finger extension, and then we'll add lateral rotation and then extension of the elbow. Then we'll ask the patient to bend the neck sideways. Bend your neck sideways, okay, and then we will as we go for each step, we'll ask the patient if the symptom is provoked or not, and we will test it first on the good side and then on the affected side. Now we'll test for ULTT2. For the ULTT2, we'll depress the shoulder again, okay, and then we'll do 10 degree of abduction. Again, we'll supinate the forearm, so the forearm will face up, and then we'll extend the wrist and extend the fingers like this, and then a bit of external rotation. This will, and for the last step, we will ask patient to bend the neck sideways. This test again will check the axillary nerve and musculocutaneous nerve and median nerve. This is ULTT2. Now for the ULTT3, we are going to check the radial nerve. For the radial nerve, again we'll depress the shoulder first. We'll take into 90 degree of abduction, elbow flexion for 90 degrees, and then we'll supinate the forearm, bend the fingers, we'll extend the elbow, and then we'll ask the patient if the symptom is provoked or not. And for the last step, we'll ask patient to bend the neck sideways. This is ULTT3, and the last one is ULTT4. ULTT4 we will check the ulnar nerve. Again, the patient's position is supine lying. We'll depress the shoulder first. We'll take into 90 degree of abduction. Then we will bend the elbow for 90 degrees, and then we'll extend the fingers and the wrist, and we will take this one to the patient's head. So basically, we are taking the hand to the patient's head or face, and this is for ulnar nerve, okay. And for the last step, again we will ask the patient to bend the neck on the sideways. So if in this this ULTT, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, we will add the components one by one, and if the patient feels pain or any paresthesia, that is symptom is provoked, then we will stop the test at that point. We'll ask the patient to bend the neck to provoke the symptom more, and if we are going to go for side flexion on the same side, the symptoms will be less. So neck side flexion is a kind of sensitization that we are adding over here, and we'll do on the good side first, so patient can know what are we doing, and then we are going to do on affected side. So ULTT1 is for median nerve and anterior interosseous nerve and root C5 to C7. ULTT2 is for median nerve, axillary nerve and musculocutaneous nerve. ULTT3 for radial nerve, and 4 for ulnar nerve. Basically, these all neurodynamic test gives stretch to the nerve. So if nerve is stretched, and if there is some kind of pathology going on in between nerve course, it will provoke the symptoms. So patient will tell you the symptoms. That's it. Thank you.